That's right. I am super happy, guys. The launcher is up and I am currently downloading, yet very slowly. So I just wanted to go through the launcher with you guys and check this out. I want to go and, you know, see all the different, you know, settings, what's available. Let's go through all the different plugins and add-ons and all of that, okay? I'm farther than you. Where are you at? Like 1%? Not even? What's going on, Mr. Zane? So one thing you'll notice if you're on the launcher, you'll notice that it comes complete with a remix version of the Play Online music. Kind of like a little techno version of the old school Play Online music. I like it. I'm not gonna lie. I think it's kind of cool, dude. But I mean, it was just like I didn't have my headset on before, so I was trying to like turn it off because it was coming through my speakers. It was annoying me a little bit. If you are watching this on YouTube, there is a video that I will link in the description below that actually has the whole entire setup for the launcher. Okay, so what we're doing right now is we're doing, once you are actually downloading the launcher, we're gonna go through all the settings and all that good stuff. Okay, so let's do that now. Before we get started, if you're watching this on YouTube, please do hit the subscribe button, like the video, and leave a comment down below. Okay, I normally don't say that in my videos, but I've noticed that a lot of people don't subscribe, and on Twitch when I say, hey, hook up the follows, a lot of people do it. So maybe if I say subscribe to this channel, I'll get a lot of subs. So that would really help, because I'm trying to grow my channel, and right now I only have like 300 some odd subs on my YouTube, and I would really like to get to, I mean, I don't know, at least over 1,000. It'd be really nice to get much higher than that, but you know, first things first. Okay, let's get to it. So we're on the launcher now, and let's go to the first thing right here. You know what? Let's do settings before we do add-ons and plugins and all that stuff. Okay. Let's do this. These are the settings. You have the general, you have graphic settings, and you have miscellaneous settings. Okay. I mean, this stuff here is self-explanatory. Okay. All this stuff is self-explanatory. But under here, under graphics, for people that don't know what these things really are, you know what I mean? There's nowhere that you can just like kind of click and a tooltip pops or something like that, and little explanation comes when you mouse over it or something. I think that would be really nice if they add that. Maybe they are down the road, but it's just not in right now. I do hope that they do add that. Okay, but let's go back to we're gonna start on general. Okay, so I'm gonna keep my Horizon music. Obviously, I like music. I like to listen to Horizon music. You can either listen to the Horizon music, or you can go to the old school music and shut the Horizon music off. I'm gonna go ahead and give the Horizon music a chance, especially because I'm from Sandoria and I want to see what it sounds like in Sandoria. Okay, so somebody just told me that tooltips are actually planned in a future update for this area over here, which is great if that's true. There's a lot of information coming out. I only found out about this project a little bit over a week ago, and I've been all over it ever since. There still is a lot of information that I don't know, and streaming almost well, I pretty much streamed every single day since I learned about this project. So I'm learning a lot, especially from the people that are in Twitch, which thank you guys who are in channel right now. It really helps. Okay, so back to general. So I'm gonna keep the Ashen Bubs textures because I hear these are really good. I've seen the opening movie a lot. I don't know if you play the opening movie every single time you go live. And I don't know if there's a way to skip it, but if I want to watch the opening movie, I'll watch it on honestly, I think for the first stream, for my first time playing, I think we're gonna go ahead and watch the opening movie. Okay, and then after that I'll probably go in and turn it off, but in the beginning I'm gonna watch the opening movie just to kind of like make it the way it is. Always play sound, definitely. I don't know really what this is gonna look like messing with this here, so I'm not gonna mess with it. I don't know what max number of sounds means. I'm one of the launcher devs, So if you have questions, feel free to ask. Oh, okay. Well, thank you. What does maximum number of sounds mean? And the person who just gave me the information about tooltips in the future for this area is actually a dev who's in chat. So fantastic. We know that is true and it's coming up. Maximum number of sounds the game can play to you at one time. Let's go all the way, guys. Let's just do it. 20 sounds. Let's just get let's blow our eardrums out. Okay. Yo, Junior, what's up, buddy? Launcher music volume, guys. It's obvious we already went through that. There's like a little like play online music OG like a remix track of play online. Ooh, see, sounds cool. Listen to it if you want to. I'm gonna turn it down because I'm, you know, vibing to something different right now. I'm gonna go with borderless window mode. Okay. I'm in North America. 1920 by 1080, that's me. Let's go ahead and move over to graphics. We got our I don't really know what the difference between background resolution is and menu resolution personally, but this is 4K right here. I don't know if that's really something that kind of makes sense to me. I kind of feel like I should go 1920 by 1080 personally. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go 1920 by 1080 just because I think that makes sense for me. I don't have a 4K anything. Okay, so we're not banking like that yet here on you know, Hero Vision stream. Okay, 1920 by 1080. Graphic stabilization, I don't personally know what these things are. Okay, but I'm gonna just based off of, you know, basic logic, I'm gonna say that that's not a bad thing. I don't see why there would be a flicker here if it wasn't meant to be pushed, so I'm just gonna push it. I don't know what it is. 3D LCD mode, I'm not gonna turn that on because that seems like it's a little bit more than Hero. I think this is like a Hero +5 and we're not there yet, okay? So we're not gonna even mess with 3D LCD mode. I don't know what that is, but I don't really think I need to know because I don't think this is like in our wheelhouse, okay? Just to be honest. Environment, yes. Textures, high. Fonts, we'll keep it there. If we want to lower the fonts a little bit, we can go ahead and do that. Mip mapping, again, I don't know what that is, so I'm just going to leave it at number 2. That's where it is naturally. That's where it's going to stay. Okay, but these are the different things that you have options to, which is good. Okay, the more options, the better, I say. Okay, let's go ahead and we already did general. So once the game is installed, then you can go ahead and do the gamepad configuration. We can't do that right now, so we'll be doing that later. Let's go ahead and go to, this is my favorite part, guys. This is so cool for a launcher to have a whole bunch of add-ons like here all ready to go, okay? And what's great about all the add-ons and all the plugins is you can click this arrow down right here and it explains everything to you exactly what it is. So we're gonna go through each and every single one of these selections and figure out which ones we wanna use. If there's one thing, literally one thing that I had to choose of everything that I've seen so far, that is probably most, would be most representative of why you would be successful, why this project's going to be successful, it would be the launcher, in my opinion. The launcher is literally the beginning, the middle, and the end of everything. Okay, you could launch an era accurate, no plus server, except for with the launcher, with the add-ins and add-ons and plugins in this, and you would have so many more people play it because of the accessibility. Accessibility is super, super important in this day and age. There's a lot of people that choose not to try things just because of the extra steps that they have to take. This, I am very technologically ignorant, okay? I'm gonna be very honest. I'm technologically ignorant. I don't like to download things. I don't like to use torrents. I don't like to, you know, open up certain folders and put files directly into there and all that stuff to get certain things working properly. I don't do that. Modification and things like that don't come naturally to me. I'm a boomer. Okay, so stuff like this is literally like made for me. It's like gift wrapped a week before Christmas, and I'm very excited about it. I want to add a lot more accessibility features, tooltips, different languages, etc. Okay. I mean, anything you add to it is cool. It's awesome that you guys were able to get the day and the night mode. Speaking of day and night mode, guys, I mean, it's right there. That should have been at the very beginning of this walkthrough, right? But you know, hey, we're really human. We're really doing this live, so you know, there's that. Okay, so let's talk about all maps, guys. Let's talk about all maps, okay? All maps enable the ability to see every map via /map without needing the key items. Also works for viewing map waypoints. Okay, I like this. I can see why a lot of people were going to use it. However, I am a purist. I try to be a purist at heart about some things. Having to find the maps of certain areas was part of the majesty and the intrigue. It made Final Fantasy VII just so mysterious. So I'm not going to take that away from myself. Okay, however, if you do want to see maps, I mean, there's a lot of maps in the game. There's maps you can get early on, okay? And if you have watched some of my guides, you do know that. I've gone over how to get some of the maps. There's also magical map NPCs in every major town or town-ish hub, okay? There's a magical maps person that sells stuff, and you can buy those maps. For instance, in Sandoria, when I start in northern Sandoria, right by the fountain, there's an NPC. If you go from the southern Sandoria gate straight ahead to the back left, there's an NPC. I don't know what the name is, but he's a male, and he talks to you about magical maps. You can buy the Bastock map, which includes like Gustaberg, all the Gustabergs and Conchette Highlands and all that stuff. And then you can buy Windurst, which in Windurst, Sartabaruta, and all the little surrounding areas. I mean, right off the bat, that's legit. Okay, so whether you play with all maps or don't, it's completely up to you. I'm not going to, so I'm gonna leave it alone. Okay, aspect is the next one. It says simple add-on to better handle the aspect ratio of the game. Allows for non-standard ratios not available via the in-game configuration. I'm gonna go ahead and turn it on because I don't think it's gonna hurt anything. So I'm gonna turn it on because it's better safe than sorry. That's what I'm taking from it. Anti-emote. Removes all emotes by dropping any emote packet incoming to the client. I'm gonna go ahead and leave that off. CFH block blocks any and all forms of calling for help to prevent accidents. This add-on blocks the call for help packet from ever being sent. I've never ever had any issues with calling for help, so I'm gonna leave it the way it is personally. Change call. You guys remember calls back in the day? That really loud freaking whistle thing? Oh, oof. Allows users to override all incoming calls with a new one instead. I'm excited to hear what the call is. So just for science, I'm gonna use it. All right, chat fix, guys, chat fix. Fixes private server chat issues related to a client update. Related to a client update. I don't know what client update they are talking about. That's a hard one. Fixes a private server. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and turn it on because if there is some sort of an issue with it, I won't have to deal with it, but it's not gonna change anything in the game for the negative. It's not gonna change my gaming experience in a negative way, so I'm gonna go ahead and use it as precautionary. That's what I'm gonna do. Chatmon plays sounds as a reaction to certain events in chat and some other helpful events. I'm really excited about this because I like little things like this. I like little tiny add-ons that are not game breaking, that are not immersion breaking, that are not cheap, that don't dumb down the experience, that just add a little bit of fun. So I'm gonna go with this. Absolutely. Checker overrides the response displayed when checking a monster for its difficulty. colorizes the message based on the type, easy, prey, tough, etc. Also includes displaying monster levels, including NMs, for NM levels to show. You must wide scan first. Okay, so I'm not really going to be using wide scan. Wide scan is I don't know if Beastmaster has wide scan. They might, but I know that Ranger has wide scan. So does that mean that you need wide scan to use checker at all? I don't know, but I have played just fine without needing this because hero can read. So I'm just going to not use checker. Okay. All right. Clock allows a player to display various times on screen. You know what? I think I'm going to do it. I'm going to go ahead and play with a clock. I mean, why not? Right? Config. We'll just see if there's a clock that shows real life time. We're going to take that out. It's kind of like being in a casino. I don't want to know what time it is. I want to go outside and be surprised that, I went in when the lights were, when the sun was going down, and all of a sudden it's morning again. That's what I'm looking for. Checker isn't just for wide scan. It shows the level of mobs instead of IT or whatever. But does it still show? Does it still say whether it's IT or easy prey or stuff like that? Out of curiosity, it indicated IT. Yeah. You know what? Okay. In that case, let's go ahead and try checker. Let's try and see what it looks like. If we don't like it, we can always remove it. Okay. It's not game breaking. Config. Enable / commands to force set game settings directly. I'm not going to play with config. Craftmon. I assume I'm going to want this. Craftmon is an add-on that is able to display the player's craft results immediately after starting the synth. It will print out a colored message based on the result, normal quality, high quality, or break. I'm not going to use this. I don't want you to open the present for me on Christmas morning, and I don't want to know on Christmas Eve what it's going to be. I don't want to shake it. I want to be surprised. So we're going to not do that. Okay, distance. Displays the distance between you and your target. I'm good. Actually, okay, I will say this. Ranger is a job that plays based off of distance. The distance you are to the enemy based on certain distances when you loose your bow, when you loose your arrow or shoot your gun, you are going to hit based off of the distance. So distance might be something you consider, if you're going to be doing a lot of range attacks. Okay. I think that would be important for you. Maybe sort of if you're a black mage and you're trying to stay like maximum casting distance, but then normally you can just kind of keep spamming the cast button an inch a little bit closer and you can kind of figure it out. Draw distance allows a player to alter the rendering distances of the game via / commands. Okay, what are those / commands? Draw distance, we're not gonna actually, you know what? I am gonna use that. I'm just gonna figure out. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and use draw distance, and I believe like I'm in a link shell that has a good amount of members, and a lot of them are not boomers, so they're gonna know the answer to this. So I'll just kind of find out through them what the different / commands are, and I'm gonna use them. Okay, they'll help me out. Or you know what? Better yet, comment down below, guys. Help out your community. Okay, when you're watching this, comment down below in the comments, and if you know some of the / commands, bro, throw them up. Okay, eternity removes the need to press enter. I see what you did there. Eternity. Okay, removes the need to press enter during cutscenes and other dialogue. The need. I see what you're saying. Okay. But yeah, let's do that. Okay. I was wondering if it's going to go faster or not, but I'm sure I can keep up. If you have trouble reading and you're maybe a little bit slower, or, you're playing it in a different language because you're trying to maybe brush up on that language, I would probably leave this off. But if your reading skills are right there and your comprehension skills are tight enough, I'd play with it on. Oh wait, it skips all the dialogue? Wait, Eternity removes all the dialogue completely? Like you just go and talk to an enemy and it just skips the story for you? Or does it actually play it out and then they just keep on talking nonstop? I take it back. We're playing with it off. Okay. Equipmon. Displays the player's equipment on screen at all times. I don't know why I would want it on screen at all times. Maybe if you have like bomb equipment, like really good equipment, and you're like a Chad streamer and you want to show it off, you want everybody to know that you're like server first Kyrian Zasod, you know, or you got the server first riddle and you just want everybody to like see it. I'd probably use Equipmon. Other than that, keep it in your pants. Okay, filterless. Removes a bad language chat filter by force. Useful for private servers as the client settings are not properly saved. I don't think that this is an issue with Horizon, correct? Okay, guys, we're gonna go ahead and actually use this just in case. It's not like it's gonna be a big deal. I don't want a filter anyways, because I'm kind of like say whatever the heck you want type of a person. So I'm going to go ahead and turn that off. Okay. Filters allows players to save and load chat filter settings with ease. I mean, again, I remember saying that they have this taken care of. Like I remember on stream that Kipling was saying that this is okay, that, you know, they got everything set, but you know what? I'm going to go ahead and use it anyways, because I just don't want to have to deal with it. Just in case. Frames per second displays and manipulates the game's frame rate handling. Let me ask you guys this. For those of you, who play on private servers, when you do FPS, is that where you do \FPS1 and hit enter, and then it allows you to get like 60 frames per second? Is that what this is? I'm gonna see if that's what this is. It displays manipulates the game's frame rate handling. I'm gonna say that that's what this is. So I'm gonna go ahead, and that is what frames per second is. Yes. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and use this. Yes, because I mean, I just like my game to be smooth. I like a good frame rate. It makes me feel good. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and play with that on, and then I think it said slash commands, right? Displays and manipulates the game's frame rate handling. I think there's like a slash command that makes this work. I don't know exactly, but I'll double check on that. Okay. If anybody knows the answer to that, please let me know in the chat below. Okay, in the comments below. Okay, hide console hides the boot loader used for private servers. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and use hide console. Okay. The launcher is just used for quality of life. Okay, I see. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and use the launcher. I mean, hide console, not launcher. I'm gonna go ahead and use hide console. Okay. Launcher is just for Ashita, pretty much. Ashita 4 doesn't have a front end yet. Okay. Ibar displays information about yourself and your target. I wonder what that's going to look like. So I'm going to go ahead and use that because I really kind of like the idea of that. So I'm going to go ahead and use that. We'll see. See what it looks like in game. I'm kind of interested. IME is an add-on that enables a Japanese IME toolbar on any language client. This allows you to type in Japanese regardless of what language your client is set to. It's an add-on that enables a Japanese IME toolbar. I don't think we have a lot of people that are playing on this server who are Japanese, so I don't think this is going to be an issue, so I'm just not going to worry about using it. Okay, I am GUI style. I don't know what that is. Players allows players to customize the overall UI system theme. That's interesting. Let's go ahead and do that. Let's see what we can do with the UI. I don't know what we can do with the UI, but I'm gonna try it out. How will I be a weeb without the IME? I don't know, man. I guess I'm just gonna have to role play, you know? We'll see, dude. We'll stop playing Final Fantasy 11 music and listen to some BTS, you know? Is it BTS? Is that what it is? BST? No, that's Beastmaster. I don't know. Let's keep going, guys. I'm getting confused. Okay. Instamash, or whatever that says. Get the results from your auction house purchase attempts instantly. No more delay waiting to find out you won an item or not. Get the results from your auction house purchase attempts. Okay, yeah, sure. I mean, it's gonna save me like 5 seconds here and there. Oh my god, use that one. Which one? Instant auction house? That's what it is. Links. A small add-on to capture and display links in a UI window that allows you to easily open them via the click of a button. Yes. Yes, this is modernization at its finest, okay? Instant auction house is amazing. It will save you years of your life. Okay, I'm a big fan of that. BTS, a K-pop band? Yes, Lazy Cloud, as if you don't know who BTS is. You know you have pillowcases. Don't give me that BS. Logs. Creates log files of all incoming text to the player's game client. Log files are named per character and date they are written for ease of management. I'm not going to use that. I will have you know I don't listen to K-pop, but that is cool. Lets you read old chat if you're AFK for a while. I mean, the chat, it keeps a pretty good amount of the chat, I think, so I think I'll be fine. Okay, you know what? Just in case I get like really popular. You know what I mean? LUA. Oh, Luashita cast. I just saw shit. Okay. A Lua based equipment swapping system for Ashita. Does anybody know what this looks like? Does anybody know what this is like? Because I have no idea what this is. A Lua based equipment swapping system. You make a Lua file and the add-on reads it. Okay, that's gonna be a no. That's gonna be a no for it because it requires me to do something. I'm not about that. Macro fix. An add-on that alters how the macro bars show in game. Removes a delay and instead shows the bars immediately. Original application and full credit goes to Saurian. Converted to an Ashita add-on by Atomos. An add-on that alters how the macro bars show in game. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and use that because I want to see how it, I want to see what it looks like. A lot of these things I'm just gonna do it because I'm curious to see what it's gonna look like. You know, I don't mind a little bit of a facelift on Final Fantasy 11 after so long. It might give me more of a refresher, so I'm gonna use it. I recommend you check it out too. It's like writing basic code, kinda. Okay, yeah, Hero does not write code. Pet info displays information about the player's pet in a simple UI window. I really like the idea of that. I'm gonna go ahead and use that because I have a feeling that a lot of people are gonna be using Beastmaster, and also, guys, Beastmaster is going to be popular on this server for parties. I already know a lot of people are gonna be playing Beastmaster, so I recommend that all of you use pet info. That's just my recommendation. Okay, recast. Displays the player's ability and spell recast information. I'm not going to use that. Sex change. Allows players to change their race and their hairstyle easily via packets. I don't think I want to do that. I think I really like the way I look. Single race. A simple add-on to force all other players to a specific race. Okay, let's just go back in time. No, I'm kidding. What makes me think that Beast will be popular? Because Beastmaster is the highest, Beastmaster is the most changed job on the server. Of all the changes they made, Beastmaster is like the biggest change. What they did was they made it so that what are those called? Jug pets. They made it so the jug pets are able to go, you know, to zone with you and not have to be resummoned. Excuse me. They are making the jug pets more powerful. they're making it so that you can actually use them in parties now without leeching experience from, or, you know, hurting the experience of the group, so that they kind of make them viable in group play. So it's literally a whole new job, which is going to be really fun. You could make everyone in the world a Galka. Yeah, I wouldn't want to do, oh, make everybody in the world a Taru Taru. Or if you're lonely, a Mithra. You know what I'm saying? Okay, single race, no, I'm gonna leave that alone. Simple log, combat log parser. I'm kind of cool. I don't care about that really. Status, tracks party members debuff on screen without needing to target them. Tracks party members debuffs. Okay, I like that. Status, I like that a lot actually. Shut the fuck up. Is an add-on that blocks annoying system messages that can oftentimes spam the chat log. It will also convert slash as to call instead of remove annoying macros. I think I'm gonna play it on normal because I don't want it to necessarily remove the whole thing in hardcore where it tells me all the people that are dying. I really want to laugh at people. Timers displays the duration of spells and abilities that you've used. Yes, please. Oh, that is amazing, guys. That is really good for a black mage. That's really good for a lot of people. Wow, what a great add-on. Timestamp. Adds a timestamp to chat messages. Sure, let's do that. Tea Party. Displays party members' TP. Amounts and target health percentage. That would be very helpful too. Guys, these are some really good add-ons. I'm really happy with the add-ons here. Now, you can get more add-ons, but they just didn't want to basically fill the launcher up with a whole ton of add-ons. So these are the main add-ons that they believe that most people are going to want to use. There is a way to use other add-ons. These are not all the approved add-ons. However, all these add-ons obviously are on the approved list. I would definitely make sure to go to the Discord and find out exactly what their approved add-ons list is before you attempt to add any add-ons or plugins besides these here. Just to be on the safe side, you don't want to get, you know, banned. They said the full list of the add-ons and plugins that are approved is on the website. So yeah, you want to go check that out. Okay. Information on that is also, the website's on the description below, as well as how to join the Discord. Okay. Plugins, hardware mouse. Force enables a hardware mouse cursor for the game client, useful for those using proxies such as DigiVoodoo 2 that mess up the cursor. I'm not using any of that stuff because I don't even know what it means. So I'm going to leave it there. But if you are doing it, you go right on ahead, baby. Legacy AC, older version of Ashita Cast ported from AV3 using XML. Yeah, no. I don't know what that is, so I'm going to leave it alone. The link to the add-ons is also going to be in the description below. All the approved add-ons will be in the description below. Okay. Thank you very much for that, Infinity. I really appreciate that. Okay. Minimap. I highly recommend that you use the Minimap. Okay. Unless you really, really want the most authentic Final Fantasy XI experience, I highly recommend that you get Minimap. Displays a minimap of the current area on screen, includes various configurations to customize the minimap and its features. I'm definitely going to be using Minimap. Okay, nameplate hides the player's name. I thought you could do that through settings, but I love my name above my head. I don't know what it is. I love my name. Okay, packet flow sends update requests to the server at a higher rate. I'm going to go ahead and do that. That sounds like it would be useful. Things load in faster, I think. Methinks the same. Shorthand, a plugin to allow more flexible typed commands. You know what? No. Let's just have conversations, guys. I mean, seriously, you could literally join a fight, go make yourself a bologna sandwich and eat half of it, use a weapon skill, and then the fight would end. Okay, so you should really have no problem typing. So shorthand, nah, I don't need it. Okay, so that is it for the add-ons and the plugins, guys. So if you look to the right here, it says, if is the extension that you want not listed, request it on our Discord, and you can go ahead and request for them to add an extension to the approved list. Okay, it says we periodically add new extensions to our client based on requests from our community. If you have one you'd like to see, please submit a ticket on our Discord and we'll do our best to consider it to be added. I think that's awesome. So I recommend you guys do that. If you guys don't see an extension that you're happy with, or an extension that you were really hoping would be on the approved list, or you don't see it here, request it. You never know. They might do it. They're going to be busy for a while, guys, but you know, there's always, you know, the future. I don't know if I said this before. I am also going to go ahead and link the launcher guide, the Horizon 11 launcher guide that they did a live stream for earlier. I'm going to link that in the description below as well, so that you will have that as well. So you can just go ahead and just set up your launcher and everything should be a-okay. I swear that launcher guide was made so, I mean, I hate to say this because I don't mean it disrespectfully, but it was literally dummy proof. Okay. I was able to install this with no issues following that guide. Okay. You can too. If I can do it, you can do it. Okay. Over here in the front, you also have all the recent news here. You can go ahead and scroll down. You can see all the various different dev blogs, the job previews. Really, really happy. I'm really happy about this launcher, guys. I just think this is so cool. For those of you guys who are watching this on YouTube, again, please do hit the subscribe button, comment down below, especially if you have any answers to some of those questions that, you know, we didn't know, I didn't know, and the people in chat didn't know. Really appreciate it. If you guys want to come see me live, I go live on Twitch almost every day. It's twitch.tv/HeroVision. I'll see you on the next one.